Hey, what's up guys? So I'm here at the Thinkware booth here at SEMA, and they've got a bunch of dash cams here on display. They've got a bunch of existing models, some new models that just recently came out, as well as some that are about to launch. And to help kind of walk us through these different models, we've got Killian here, who's with North American sales for Thinkware. So how's it going, Killian?
Doing very well, Errol. Thank you for having me. Yeah, as we said, we have a bunch of new cameras and new technology coming in Q4 2025. So excited to walk you guys through it.
Now, to start things off, I want to begin here with their new flagship U3000 Pro. This is essentially an upgraded version compared to the previous U3000. So what are the main changes here with this new model?
Yeah, so as you can see, the form factor is quite similar to what everyone's used to with our previous predecessor, the U3000. What comes with a few key specification updates. For example, the rear camera will have an upgraded image sensor going up to a Sony Starvis 2.
So up from Starvis 1, we're now at Starvis 2.
From Starvis 1 up to Starvis 2, that's correct.
So better low light sensitivity in the rear cam now.
Exactly. And also the viewing angle is up from 128 degrees all the way up to 160 degrees, giving you a wilder field of view on the rear camera.
And speaking of video quality upgrades, I know this new model now offers HDR, which the previous one didn't have, but now you've got it here for both the front and rear cams.
Absolutely. So another big image quality upgrade is going to have the dual HDR on the front and rear cameras. And essentially what it does is that it gets two different images at two different brightness levels, combines them together to give you a more clarified final image. So it'll perform really well in bright conditions and dark as well.
Yeah, I know HDR a lot of times is really helpful for capturing license plates at night, where without it, plates get blown out and they're all white, but with it, you can now capture plates.
100%. So things like license plates, small details, and as I said, in bright and dark conditions, it's going to pull out some really, really nice footage.
So with the U3000 series, one of the features that I really liked is the radar that's built in for both the front and the rear cams. It's not an optional extra. And that really helps to get like motion tracking, even when you're doing the low power parking recording. Now with the Pro mode, I noticed there's been some nice upgrades compared to the original U3000.
Absolutely. So yeah, as mentioned, the U3000, one of the big features was the built-in radar sensor. The U3000 Pro, the built-in radar is going to be upgraded to perform at 64 gigahertz, meaning that it's going to be a lot more efficient than the predecessor, the U3000.
Yeah, so with the higher frequency radar, I know it's got a number of benefits. It's a little bit wider as far as tracking. It does a better job of tracking vehicles that are closer to you or objects as well as farther away. It can track them at faster speeds. And also with the higher frequency radar at 62 gigahertz, it's no longer transmitting on K-band. With the previous U3000, I would sometimes have issues where with certain radar detectors, depending on filtering settings, when you come near a U3000 that's transmitting radar, it would actually cause your detector to false to K-band because it's 24 gigahertz. Now with this new one, because you're at 62, it's no longer going to be falsing our radar detectors. So that's not like one of the main design features that they were going for, but I'm actually really happy to see that.
A big feature update of the U3000 Pro is the compatibility with two brand new optional accessories. So as you can see from the back of the camera here, we are going to have an extra USBC port on the right-hand side of the camera, and from there you can connect one of two optional accessories. So the first one is the compatibility with an interior camera. So essentially with the U3000 Pro, you can upgrade to a 3-channel system without the use of a multiplexer. This has been a really highly requested feature, so we're really excited to be announcing that.
And then resolution-wise, it records at
1080p for the interior camera.
And then you got your infrared LEDs, so it can light up the inside of the cabin.
That's right. The two LEDs on either side there means that it's an infrared camera. The next optional accessory, equally as requested, is the LTE module. Essentially, with this LTE module, you plug it straight into the camera. Camera is always connected to the internet, and you get access to features such as remote live view, geofencing, impact notifications, all that fun stuff that's in high demand these days. So we're really, really excited to be rolling that out.
And this LTE module is something that I've actually wanted for a really long time. Like, it is such a pain to get Wi-Fi in the car, especially for parking mode. Something like this makes life so much easier. You just pop a SIM card in, plug it into the dash cam, you pay a couple bucks a month, whatever it is for the data fee, and then you actually now have all of your cloud connectivity. Then as far as for the cloud services itself, what are the fees for that?
Yeah, so we're going to have very competitive pricing. The retail price on the LTE module is going to be $150 US. And for that price, you actually get 3 years for free on our basic plan. So our basic plan gives you access to pretty much all the features just at a limitation. And then to unlock unlimited usage, you can always upgrade to our premium plan, which is priced at $8.90 a month.
And then I also noticed with the U3000 Pro, the cloud connectivity no longer works over Wi-Fi the way the U3000 did. Now in this case, you do need to use the LTE module to get the cloud connectivity.
That's correct. So it's going to make it a lot easier to get access to the cloud features. It's a simple plug and play option, and you can stay connected to your dashcam at all times.
And then what's the price point going to be for like the U3000 Pro for single channel, dual channel, or even triple channel configuration?
So the U3000 Pro 2-channel bundle, the retail is going to be $579.99. As I mentioned, you can add the LTE module for $150, and then the interior camera is $120 retail.
All right, now next up, they've also got a new line of ARC series dash cams. We've got the original ARC here. There's the ARC 700, which just launched, as well as the ARC 900, which is about to be released. So let's kind of run through this lineup and go over what the different specs and features are here with these different models.
100%. So the original ARC here has been out for a while now. It's a 2K in the front, 2K in the rear with an LCD screen. So this is reserved for consumers that do want the LCD screen on the back. They prefer not connecting up with their mobile phone to access features, change settings, things like that. Since then, we have added 2 more ARC series to the ARC lineup. The first one being the ARC 700. This one doesn't have an LCD screen, but it is a 4K, 2K option with strip-back features. For example, there's no ADAS on this. There's Sony Starvis 1 image sensor. So a couple of strip-back features gives it a competitive price point for someone that wants the 4K, 2K specification.
I've also noticed it's available with the optional radar module, like the one from the U1000 and U1000 Plus as well.
That's right. So if you do want to add a radar parking module onto the ARC 700, that's compatible and that's an option as well.
I also like the fact that you got HDR. Like that's a really nice upgrade, so that's here too.
Yeah, the 4K and the 2K with the dual HDR, the image quality is really, really good on this guy.
And then let's move on next to the ARC 900.
So the ARC 900 is the newest model. We're going to be released in the next month or so. It's going to have a 3.5-inch LCD screen, which is one of the biggest in our lineup now at the moment. It's also going to have 4K in the front, 2K in the rear with a Sony Starvis 2 image sensor, also with HDR, so the image quality on this is going to be fantastic.
This is kind of interesting. I noticed design-wise, we do have an LCD screen here on the back of the dash cam, and I also noticed, okay, so touchscreen. This is also kind of cool. I noticed the LCD is sort of away from the dash cam, and inside there's a heat sink.
Yeah.
So it's helping with cooling to keep the screen away from the body, plus extra cooling inside there. Like that's a pretty cool design feature.
Absolutely, yeah. And this design is brand new. We haven't had it in any previous models, so we're really excited to be releasing this in the US and Canada, America.
Yeah, so this has some nice upgrades over the ARC 700. So we're moving now Starvis 2. So better low light sensitivity front and rear. Both have HDR. This one is available with the optional radar that you don't get there, but larger memory card size. This goes to 512 max as opposed to 256. And then I guess they've both got Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. And then comparing like ARC 900 to U3000 Pro, what are the main differentiating factors between ARC 900 and U3000 Pro?
Yeah, so the image quality is going to be pretty on par. With your 4K, 2K, with your Sony Starvis 2 and dual HDR, those are all premium specs leading to the highest video quality. The jump up to the U3000 would be, of course, the built-in radar, which gives you the best protection in radar parking mode. So if that's not a priority for someone, the ARC 900 is a very, very good option for them.
Yeah, and then also maybe some of the other small differences. You got the LCD screen here, which you may or may not want. And then the U3000 Pro, you do also have the option for the interior cam or for that LTE module, which is not something that you get here on the ARC 900. And then lastly, what about pricing and availability here for these different models? I know some of them are already out, others are going to be coming soon.
Absolutely. So the ARC, as I said, has been around for a couple of years now. Priced retail at $269.99, making it a solid kind of mid to entry level option. ARC 700 has been available for a while now, for a couple of months. This is one of our newest dash cams in the lineup. The retail on this guy is going to be $329.99. Really good kind of budget 4K option at that price point. Last but not least then, the ARC 900 is due to be released next month. The retail price is going to be $419.99. So if you want a little bit of a step up from the ARC 700, this is a very, very good option.
And for all these different models, I'll put links to them down in the description. So if you want to pick one up, you can just go order them online. Other than that, thanks so much, Killian, for taking the time to walk me through all these different models.
My pleasure. Yeah, to keep up to date on latest news on any of our lineup, be sure to connect with us at thinkwarestore.com.
All right, thanks so much, guys. Stay tuned for more videos here throughout SEMA of like all the new dash cams that are now coming out.
Cameras and technology coming out in Q4 2020. There we go, take two.
Take two, let's do it again.